my name is Gordon Ferguson, and I'd like to tell you a bit about myself. I am a chartered engineer. I became disenchanted with engineering at the age of 34. Since 1988, I have been the registered manager and owner of a large rest home in Southport, of which I am extremely proud. Only this year I have had my eyes opened as to what is going on in this world. I am appalled and sickened as to what is happening and how it is being deceitfully achieved. In order to convey to you the very serious nature of these things, I need to put together just a few pieces of the jigsaw puzzle, which will hopefully outline our terrible reality. So bear with me and accept, just for the time being, that all I am saying could be correct. By the end of this first section, you should have some outline and appreciation of the whole picture. I will be surprised if you are not shocked. The next 30 minutes could be the most important, life-changing half hour of your life. What I am trying to do is not for personal gain or glory. This effort is for all of you. So let me give you just a few brief pieces of this puzzle as I see it. Please do check me out on anything you think is even a bit suspicious or seems crazy. I assure you it is not. So let me give you fact 1. The 9/11 Twin Towers was an inside job. It was a planned demolition, which all the evidence now shows. No compassion was shown by the authorities regarding the 3,000 people who were sacrificed on that day. No duty of care was exercised regarding the thousands who cleaned up the asbestos-contaminated ruins, who were assured it was safe without even being given basic safety equipment.
Oh my God! No! Oh no!
The lie still being told to us is that some little guy living in a cave planned the impossible task of destroying 3 buildings using 2 aircraft. If that was true, it would be a modern miracle. Why? Firstly, the buildings were due for demolition. To demolish the buildings safely would have cost $1.5 billion due to the asbestos used in their construction. Secondly, to draw the public's attention away from the disclosure that X trillions of dollars were missing. Thirdly, to create a public outcry, thus enabling war on Iraq, which would result in the oil being handed over to the United Nations. Finally, in preparation for the final world dictatorship, to kick off the removal of civil rights in both America and Europe. So what do we conclude from this? The corrupt governments of some Western nations will do anything in their power for money. Some people, to them, are of no significance. They are working to a set agenda of world domination and will do anything to achieve it. Fact 2. Domestic water is being used by some governments, including that of Great Britain, to mass medicate the population. Fluoride, which is a very toxic chemical, is definitely not good for anyone's health in any way, yet it is still being put into our water supply. The terrible lie we are told is that fluoride is not harmful and is good for your teeth. Why? Fluoride is a dangerous byproduct of smelting works and would be expensive to dispose of. It was used by the Germans, British and Russians in the World Wars to dumb down the prisoners. This made them more controllable and reduced their mental capacity so that they could not fight. Fluoride is banned in many countries, so why is it not banned in ours? We are supposed to be leaders of nations, not followers. What can we conclude from this? Some Western governments, in collusion with other agencies and industries, will do anything to save or make money, especially if it assists the government with their agenda. Wherever we are, they know. Which brings me to fact 4. Surveillance by dictatorship governments. Western governments are using systems to watch and record every detail about you. If they wish to scrutinize any person, they can easily access the recorded data, which allows them to listen in detail to all the telephone conversations you have ever made, know where your mobile phone has been, where you have spent money using your card and what you spend money on, know who you communicate with and who communicates with you, know what you like and dislike in respect of everything. If you play war games on the internet, they know your ability, your mindset, inclination for violence. They know your normal pattern of daily life. With satellite receivers, they know what you watch, when you watch it, and what kind of person you are. They have your DNA one way or another. Even know where your car has been. They know almost everything about you, probably more than you know about yourself. The lie, we are told, is that good surveillance is in order to protect the population. Whatever the authorities say, consider the direct opposite and start working it out from there. Why? In a dictatorship, which is what we are in today, the dictators become paranoid with their own preservation and will stop at nothing to strengthen or preserve the status quo. When I say stop at nothing, I mean wholesale slaughter, imprisonment for any trumped-up charge without evidence, hearing or trial, with the individual not even being given the means with which to defend themselves. Brainwashing, interrogation and torture. Whether innocent or guilty, it is of no consequence as long as all and any, even unreal threats, are neutralized using the most expedient method. So, what do we conclude from this? World powers will do anything to retain power and will, irrespective of human rights to privacy and dignity, they will survey, body scan, search, abuse, intimidate, ridicule and degrade the public to such a degree that you have no rights whatsoever.